Okay, here we go. Well, that's my water pump there. No belt on it, none at all. So you can't check the sludge. You know, your oil usually goes in here on most cars, but the dipstick is the place we put the oil. Weird, eh? Well, there's no white mayonnaise, so the head gasket didn't go. It would imply. A bit early to tell, but the water is empty in here, so I don't know if what happened, if it drank it all or what, or, you know. But there was like steam and stuff coming out the side. After I finished recording, there's a big noise, and this will be what it is. I don't think you can see it. But there's a belt there, look. This is what I mean, this engine's so tight packed, I'm not going to change this myself, otherwise. And my GoFundMe, which this is what this is for really, a video for the GoFundMe to, you know. We're stranded now. We're absolutely stranded. I mean, my dad will take us in for the minute, but I'm going to lose my paper round, and we get a good amount of tips this year, which pays for our Christmas because of our dedication. I need a car fast. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it works. But I can't drive Daisy. I mean, she's got no alternator, but the belt is there. I can't grab it. But see, that's, you know, that's a tensioner then that's spinning there. Just a tensioner. But I can't get my hand down here to pull this out. Oh shit. Oh Daisy, what have you done? I mean, she got me home, you know, and she didn't even make any noise. Well, she's rattly, but she didn't complain, she didn't stutter, she didn't feel like she was dying off. I can't get this belt up. I mean, I should be thankful it wasn't like the cam belt or something. Imagine if the cam belt snapped. For those who don't know what a cam belt is, the cam belt keeps everything in time. Some cars are chain driven. I don't know, this one might be chain driven actually. I don't actually know where it is. It must be chain driven, I don't know. I haven't really researched enough on this engine to know too much about it. But yeah, you have a cam belt that keeps every time. If your cam belt snaps, your pistons smash into the valves, and that's it, you're dead there and then. You can't really save a car that's had a cam belt snap, especially if you're moving along. You can do if you could turn off the car instantly. Dear, look at that. I don't know if you know what you're even looking at, but those of you that are car minded can see that's a mess down there. That belt is, yeah. So it's not the big ends that got her, it's, you know, that belt. I mean, I suppose you could just change a belt and then I could carry on driving. I don't know, but maybe the alternator's dead, I don't know. I can't even see where the alternator is on this thing. That's it at the bottom there, innit? Yeah, there it is, right at the bottom. I cannot really get it in shot, but there it is. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. There's the alternator, I believe. Very tight fitting engine. And then we've got all this space back here, which is okay, but, you know. But I can't drive her like this, but, look. Whatever happens, happens, okay. I'm more worried. I don't want to lose the car because she's a beaut. She could have a wash, but she's really a, you know, Joanne thought really hard about what car to get me, and the family, and it was amazing. They thought really hard and, you know, really did their research, and I'm very, very grateful. I mean, they support me to this day, you know, with tips here and there and that, which keep us going. What the hell is that? It's a bit weird. I don't know what the hell that is. Just doesn't go anywhere. It's like a, I don't know, maybe it must be a pollen filter or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, she's very tidy, this car. It's a 15-year-old car at the end of the day, you know. And some would say it's not worth putting another engine in for the price of it. You could probably get another one for, I don't know, 800 quid or something, I don't know. But it's a pain in the ass to change everything over, like insurance and things like that. You know, I've got a year's insurance set up on it and paid out. And, you know, I've got to do is change it over to a different car. That's not the hard bit. But you've got to re-tax everything as well. These days you can't carry your tax over on a car, which is stupid. And if you have problems like I did trying to tax this car, you know, fuck me. You're trying to get through to a person that speaks as opposed to a robot is very difficult with DVLA. Fucking assholes. But, I guess, like I say, the GoFundMe's in the link. I don't know what to say. Just, you know, I understand, you know, if you can't or you know, don't feel I'm deserved of it, or whatever, or even if it's just, you know, a pound or something, it doesn't matter. Okay, anything I'm grateful for. I suppose the main objective is to get another car of some description, but I would love to save this one if it's possible because of its condition. If it's not, and she does have to go, then I'll do a kind of, it sounds silly, it's a fucking car, for God's sakes, why are you so attached to these things? You know, I'll do an artsy-fartsy video of it getting carried away with a sad song. I don't fucking know. But if I do, you know, if I do reach the target, whatever, I think I put 1,375 up, which is kind of ambitious, really. But I don't know how much these things are going to cost. An engine could cost from anything to 200 up to 700, but it's the labour of fitting it. And if there's anything else wrong, I know that it's got a leaky exhaust as well, but yeah. And it's got MOT coming up as well. So yeah, it's got quite a few things, you know. Quite a few things. And as I said in my other description, you know, obviously the critics will go, wow, have you ever thought about getting a job and paying for it? Yeah, the clever thing about that is, how would I get to this job? You know, I live in the middle of nowhere, you don't understand. I mean, Scenes was quite remote, but this is remote, you know, there's not even regular public transport. It is here, but it's very irregular. It's a pain in the ass. If I lived just 3 or 4 miles down the road, they would have regular public transport at least, but no. So I have no idea how I'd even get to the job, you know. I do have a job. I laugh at the paper round all you want, but you know, it pays more than you think. And my wife also works at the shop as well. That's how we get our modest income. I'm not going to give you figures, but it's half the amount, if you like, of what a full-time job would be, I guess, on an okay-ish wage. Just about. We don't get a benefit other than some housing benefit, and that's it, not all of it. You know, we don't, it's difficult, we're just trying to get through, I guess. But I knew when we moved to this place, like, this is the only time they gave us a house. They said, right, you've got to have this house, or you know, you're not going to get any help again. You'll go to the bottom of the list. And we waited 5 years to get this house where I am at the moment. 5 years. And it's a lovely house. I love the house, don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not, like, you know, unhappy about the house. It's a nice house, just kind of expensive rent, I guess, but, you know, whatever. But, you know, the only reason why we agreed to it is because, well, everything fell into place. We had a car all of a sudden, you know, we were on the up, and now everything's threatened. Now, I mean, I suppose the good bit is, once, you know, if I can't get out, well, our rent would be paid for us fully, but we'll be so down on funds. I mean, how the fuck, there's not even a shop round here. It's a nice place, it is. It's not as nice as Scenes, you know. Not being nasty to the people around here, but different people, you know. I just don't feel so comfortable here. Maybe that's because I've only been here not very long. I cut myself, look, what do you know. So, look, I do have a weird guilt thing. I left the GoFundMe as late as I could, and if this hadn't happened, I'd probably leave it even later still, you know. She probably would have trotted on a bit more. It is getting worse at big ends. And if you want to kick me while I'm down and say, you know, you shouldn't fucking get any help, you're a cunt, or that's fine, that's cool, you know. I'm pretty immune at the moment. Right at this moment, like I say, is really emo-y and all the rest of it, wallowing in self-pity and all that shit. But I'm pretty worried about getting anywhere. I mean, in Scenes, look, we'd have a lift from somebody, or, you know, someone would help, or whatever, you know. But this place is a bit more different. Like I say, it might be because I just haven't been here very long. But need a car. And also as well, I wanted to, the idea was with this car, I'd go investigate and go to decent places. Not the same old places where everyone else goes either. Oh, let's go to the Ramin. Yeah, everyone's done that. I was going to go to places where no one knows about, first of all, like Roundway Hill and other places. And that place in Wales where those poor kids kept killing themselves, like a suicide thing going on. I wanted to go to those areas, you know, places where people haven't done. You know, that was the idea once I got mobile, to actually start investigating and getting some, you know, cool stuff. But I need a donkey. That's what I need. You know what a donkey is, right? I explained in one of my videos what a donkey is. I need a good, steady donkey. Doesn't matter what it is. So yeah, thank you very much for everything, all your support. It does mean a lot. We're ever so grateful and humbled by everything, and you know, I know quite a few of you have emailed me and said, oh, you get this support because, you know, you helped me through, you know, bad times or whatever. Okay, no idea how I've done that, but if that's what I've done for you, then that's worth a lot in its own right. That's worth $1 million to me. That validates me a lot, and thank you. You know, if you feel that way, that somehow I help you by watching my videos, my rambling, awful, unedited videos, which is why you subbed to me in the first place, I guess. Oh, shit. Where to, Thirdless? Where to? It'll work out, right? It will do. Just in the meantime, what am I going to do? What the hell am I going to do? That's the hard bit. Everything is threatened by the fact we're in the middle of nowhere and no transport at said moment. Fuck. Even something simple like picking up my medication and that as well, yeah. Ow. Yeah. Trouble. Trouble. Okay. I gotta go, guys. I gotta pick up my daughter from school. Walking. Take care, Thirdless, and yeah. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow, I guess, and the day after or whatever. But if I'm a bit of in a, you know, not such a jumpy, funny mood, I think it's obvious why. But thank you very much anyway, and take care. And yeah, I'll snap out of my self-pity in a minute. I'm just in shock, I guess. Shit, you know, the magnitude of the situation. Excuse pun. And on that bombshell,